Peeps. What's going on, man? It's your boy, Noam, man. I just gotta say right now, man, just a quick video. Got to watch some highlight videos of Detroit Lions, man. You know, and one person I want to talk about is Kenny Galladay. Man, he missed about I don't know how many games. Then 8 games or something like that. Maybe if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but he missed at least 6 games, 6 to 8 games last year. Like I said, I forgot how many games he missed, but he missed a good portion of the season. And he still racked up some decent numbers in a small amount of time, man. I gotta say, the guy has a lot of potential. He made his mistakes, but of course, he's a rookie. Uh, there was a big potential of if he would have been healthy at least 14 out of 16 games last year, he could have had dinner 1,000 yard season, which would gave the Lions 3 receivers for 1,000 yards, maybe. Depending on how many targets he would have got when he was healthy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Golden Tate's targets would have declined some. You know what I mean? So it's a potential it wouldn't have been, but he could have dinner had 1,000 yards if he'd been fully healthy. I mean, his numbers already, I think he had like 40 catches and 399 yards or 400 yards or something like that. That's just a few games he played. So, the guy was a deep threat. Obviously, can catch all over the middle, was a downfield target, can be a very big mismatch. So, big things to come with Kenny Galladay, man. Hopefully, he can improve from this year and get better and hopefully stay healthy next year. Lions receiver threat has a chance to be very dangerous, especially if the offensive line comes into play. I gotta say, man, and you know what? T.J. Jones didn't have a bad year either last year, man. Just off the record, he for a guy who had to step in, he doesn't command the size that somebody like Kenny Galladay, or he's a little bit real slender, but he still put up some decent numbers too. I think he had like 30 some catches for 390 yards as well, 399 yards or something like that is own right. So he put up some nice numbers in a decent amount of time. But he still doesn't bring the separation quite the same way that Kenny Galladay does. But I like in our receiver core for the most part, man. That's not something I don't think we need to address in the draft necessarily. But I like the fact that the Lions found somebody who was a high promoted player coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? Comes out of small schools, and he came in. And this is Kenny Galladay I'm talking about. He came in and just started showing what he could do, man. So I'm looking for a big season forward to it. Lions are at an underrated state. I really hope that the Lions can still bluster this defense even before the draft, because we need it, and we need to definitely protect Matthew Stafford if we want to have a chance to survive in the season next year and make the playoffs and possibly take the division. So that's my facts on that. Other thing I want to talk about today is our forgotten Detroit Tigers. Now, I know they lost to KC yesterday, so their record is like 8-10. I think KC is like 3 or 4-14 or something like that. They something like that. Tigers are actually quietly more dangerous this year. I feel like there's a potential playoff team even for that, and I know they're kind of in a rebuild mode, but I sense the potential playoff here because they got young talent all across the team, and they're not perfect, of course. Then Matt Boyd or something like that, I think he's going through a hot streak now. Michael Fulmer is trying to work his way in as much as he can. I'm not sure update on all the players, of course, because we had a real quiet free agency to my knowledge. I didn't hear really much what happened. I know the Tigers are just basically in rebuild mode, but that's actually what probably is going to make them more dangerous ultimately in the end. Because, it's unusual for the Tigers, to me, to lose their home opener. Even though I know it's a conspiracy mess that probably went on in that game. But the Tigers have been kind of, to me, they're vicious this year, despite being young and rebuild mode and new manager trying to build his team. They actually are a dangerous team right now. And they're right in the perfect position. They can stay underrated and out of the way. So, we'll see what happens. I know the bullpen still probably isn't that good. But, I'm just going to say it like this. Don't beat up the Tigers too much and throw them in the garbage. Keep your eye on them. I know we get a lot of us focus on the Lions, you know what I'm saying, because the draft is like basically next week. and we focus on our opponents. The schedule, by the way, just came out for the Lions the other day. So, we start off against the Jets on Monday Night Football. But what I'm saying is that they're hurtful Pistons season as well. Keep your eye on the Tigers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much information. It's a chance they can win tonight. KC usually gives them a run for their money. Like I said, they already lost yesterday, and I think they play tonight again, like around 7 o'clock. But we'll see what happens with the Tigers game tonight. I think they have a chance to win, but it is what it is. They were on like a 5-game losing streak, I think, not too long ago, but then they kind of came back hot the last few games before yesterday. So Tigers, they playing with some heart, though, man. Just keep your eye out. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna make too more of it. I ain't gonna make too less of it. Just keep your eye on the Tigers. That's all I can ask y'all. I kind of like Ron Gardenhire too. Starting to like him a little bit. We'll see. Still real early, but we'll see. Maybe around June-ish, July-ish kind of. We'll see. We'll really get into tell what this team gonna look like. But that's all I gotta say for this now, man. So peace out to everybody in DV. It's your boy Noam, man. See you later, peeps. Later.